All right, vlog number 2 from me hiring a therapist to the process of me getting her fully booked. Today we start training, day 1 of training. I got a massage from her last week. Again, that massage was super different from my style of massage and how I work. However, we're still gonna, like today, we're gonna sit down and figure out like what is her target market. Who do we need to be speaking to? Who do we need to be making connections with? What's the messaging going to be in our ads, right? Because I think a lot of people will like her massage, but we have to reset customer expectations because the way she likes to work is more on the lighter side in the beginning to really relax the body, relax the mind, spirit, and then really take her time in easing into a deeper pressure or deep tissue. Because again, and I agree that if you do that, the body will just receive the pressure so much better, and she won't have to use as much pressure because she's not forcing herself through any tissue or the nervous system and things like that, because everything's calm and it is more open to receiving the work. And so that's the language we need to work around, because I don't speak like that in my marketing, right? I'm more deep tissue, trigger point, pain relief therapist. She has the same goal as me, right? Pain relief, stress relief, but she has a different approach. And so we want to attract the people who are really going to love that approach. And we need to work on, again, reframing it for people in a way that they understand, and they will be open to receiving work that way. Because part of my philosophy is give the customer what they want and then give them what they need. And so her approach is a little bit different than that, even though we might have to do that, right? Because this is one of the concerns, is that it's not going to work, right? That people might be upset because they didn't get the pressure they wanted when on their first visit. It's one of the concerns in my head. But I'm going to allow this to play out. I'm going to allow us to test this with just more communication up front to the client and see how that works. See if people still want to rebook because they loved it. Because for sure, when I got my massage, I did love it, right? Because she communicated up front, I actually experienced less pain, even though she didn't like jam her elbow into my shoulder like I usually like, right? My shoulder and neck were flared up that day. After the massage, they were no longer flared up. I did still have pain when I would move my arm around in certain movements because I got this from like bench press, this flare up going on. But for sure, after that session, that flare up was gone, at least when I was sitting still in that moment. And it hasn't come back. And so that gets me curious about how other people are going to receive that work, you know, because she's the first person to ever get me relief without going and using deep pressure. But I did go into that session way more open than I normally do, way more open. So we'll see, but we have to figure out who her target market is, who is her ideal client. We're going to come up with that today. We're going to come up with her pricing today, because I do not, we can all have different pricing under my business, right? I used to keep everybody the same. I don't anymore, right? So we're going to go over her needs, her wants, and what does she need to be making, and see if we can come up with a price that works, so that we can be charging the amount we need to charge, so she can get the amount she needs to get to live and survive and thrive. And we'll see if that's possible. So that's another thing we're gonna hammer out today, so that we can come up with the packages that we're gonna offer, the discounts, the first visit, the apprenticeship price, that all those things I want to work in her and my favor as the business owner. So that's the main thing for today. Tomorrow, well, because I only have an hour today. Tomorrow, I will probably actually work on her. I will give her a massage, because I want to show her the process from start to finish as the client, from the client perspective. And that is where I will show her how she should be selling how she should be speaking, the things that she needs to say in the session to make rebooking easier, and to be able to, because one of the things she struggles with is she struggles with communicating to people what she does and how she does it and why she does it this way. And so already after getting the massage from her last week, right after that, I was able to communicate that in a way that she really liked. So I'm going to use that language in the session, like I'm her, and so she can hear how a client will receive that and what she thinks. And then I will script that all out. I'll script it out for her because I'm going to record the whole thing. So we'll write the whole thing out, make it her voice so that she can practice and know exactly what to say without feeling awkward or hesitant, because right now she's very awkward around rebooking. She's very awkward around asking for payment and selling packages. And so we're going to work on all of that. Thursday, because tomorrow, Wednesday, August 28th, will be me just working on her and showing her the process. Thursday will be me breaking it down step by step. Consultation, keys to a great massage, after session consult, rebooking, and asking for the sale. And so that's kind of how this week is going to go. And then we will put her on the schedule this weekend. She already knows my system because we use Zenoti. She uses that at her other job, so we don't need to do a ton of training there. But that's how this week is going to go. In another video, in the next video that I do, I'm gonna explain, and I might even do it because I'm gonna explain to her our marketing plan and how we're going to try to get her booked over the next month, 2 months, 3 months while she's in this apprenticeship program, because we're going to be meeting every week after this. Every week we're going to have a meeting to go over client feedback, to give her feedback, to see how it's going, to check on her rebookings, so that we can hone in and help her improve in building her clientele. Because yes, the hardest part is getting customers in the door when you're hiring somebody, right? We have to communicate to the public. We're so used to marketing ourselves, and now we have to market somebody else. So we're going to do a ton of that, right? I have emails that I'm going to send. I have videos that we're going to create this week as well during the session. It doesn't take that long. It takes 30 minutes. We can create some video so we can start marketing her. I'm going to email, create video, post that on social media. I'm going to create video and send it to my Facebook ads guy. We're going to put about $300 a month in Facebook ads towards getting her booked. What else? Those are the main things. It's going to be a lot of social media. And then I'm going to give her those videos so she can post them on her own socials as well. On top of that, as customers start coming in, we're going to be getting reviews. I'm going to ask people for testimonials, all of these things. Hopefully people enjoy it enough that they start sending referrals. And then she's going to benefit from any overflow that I already have. I'm already turning customers away. So that's one thing. And then I have a huge list of leads from Facebook that have not come in, either because they don't like my price or whatever the reason, I'm a guy, whatever. I'm going to follow up with all of those people and send all of them a message offering them some sort of special to see her as well. So I don't know how many we're going to be able to get her booked in the first month, but I'm going to say at least 25 to 30 appointments in the first month would be my goal, and I'd definitely like to exceed it. I'd like to have her booked. I don't think that's going to happen, but hopefully we get 25 to 30, because then the next month we should be able to get, 35 to 45 if we have people coming back. If we can get the same number of people coming in and people coming back locked in for packages. That's how this week is going to look, and that's a little bit into the marketing plan. We have, again, consultation, communication during the session, blowing them away during the massage, asking for the sale, the follow-up afterwards, sending thank you cards. We're going to go over all of that stuff. Because in my process that I'm going to show her, like, I want it to come through, like, with my brand. And what I show them is that we actually care about our customers, right? So everything that we teach her, just like I've been telling other people, is rooted in that. It's rooted in service. It's rooted in doing what's right for the customer. And I think that will come through. Thanks for following the journey. Like, subscribe, follow wherever you're seeing this. If you want to get a view in our entire process of me taking a therapist from hiring her to getting her fully booked. Peace.